Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Giuseppe with AI Business School, AI School of Business. What we're doing here is my goal is always, first and foremost, to make sure that you guys have everything you need in order to finish your projects, make some money, okay? Because that's what it's about. And this video in particular is going to be a little special. I'll tell you why. Because on this video, what we are going to be getting up to is we are going to walk through everything that is Claude Desktop. A lot of people are using this. A lot of people are downloading this. I'm going to show you some examples of stuff and get you started on it. So that way, at least, you know, if you download Claude Desktop today, this is everything you need to know to like get started, use it well. Even if you have like the base model version, nothing special. Okay. So there's been some updates recently through Anthropic in terms of like what is happening with coding. And I'm going to summarize it. I'm going to give you everything up front and then everything after we're going to hang out and do some testing. Okay. So really quickly, you download this. Okay. We have your projects here. You click new project, you know, test website project. You give it like, I'm working on a website, right? You're on a website. Okay. And now within this, you have options for which models you want to use, and you can set project instructions, and then you can add product knowledge. Now, I'm assuming if you're clicking on this video to have a look at like how to use this well, you're probably not going to be like dipping into your drive. You're probably not going to be dipping into GitHub. We're just going to like add text content, right? So from here, you can copy and paste anything you want. And then once you build this out, then you can start to like ask it different questions. You can link it to different things. You can add MCPs, and then you can really like build stuff. Through this, you can build your own code right here in Claude Desktop. That's the whole summary. If you still want to hang out and chat and watch this chat and just talk about what we're going to be doing next and how to use these things more effectively, you're welcome to hang out. But that's the gist of it. Download it, get into it. If you're going to be working on something that consistently, especially like for a client, something like that, jump into this, set up a project, add some instructions, add some product knowledge. And I'm even going to show in this video some shortcuts in terms of just like helping build some really handy stuff. So that way you can build whatever it is you wanted to build, right? Okay. With that said, thank you. If you stayed this long, hit the like, comment, subscribe. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on here. If you have a website that you want me to dig into, have a look at, analyze, or if you have ad campaigns you want someone to look at, if you want some help working on stuff, we could do a stream video. We can hang out. I'm down for all the above. It'd be super fun to hang out. Let's get into it. Now, projects, coding, training, and what's necessary. So what's happening now, where we're at now, okay, is we are getting into Claude projects. Now, the one thing that Claude has been getting really good at recently is that they've been able to work with higher levels of what you'll hear called context, okay? Context is just a history of said subject, any specific subject, and whatever you're doing, right? So let's say you're working on a project and, you know, you have your SEO research, then you have, you know, competitor research. Then you have, let's say you have like SEO best practices. Then you have like, I don't know, website best practices. And all this time you're asking Claude to go through and like, okay, we're going to like, hey, Claude, like, let's research this, and then let's research this, and then let's research this, and then let's research this. And then at the end, you're like, hey, you know what? Now that we've done all this research, put all this research together and, you know, make me a page. Make me infographic. Make me you know, optimized blog post, make me an app, whatever it is. And then you're kind of hoping, that it remembers every little bit of what you've covered and puts it all together for you. Is it going to? Maybe. What Claude has been doing recently is that what they've been doing is they've been trying to compact this so that way when you ask one of these questions, like make me a page, it, instead of needing to have a very complex prompt, it'll think through your prompt for you and try to make it like the best level of that prompt that it can. So now, with that said, and with what we've done here, I mean, cool, right? Makes sense. We're hanging out. What I want to show you is kind of how this works in real life. So I have Search Console. I have like some of my own stuff here. Let's go like, what's a good one? Oof. I don't know if this still has any clicks. It's just my website. It's kind of like on and off. Not a really big deal. But I'm not worried about sharing it because it's like not a client thing. You can see it dropped off there because I got attacked with a virus, which was super fun. If you drop a like in there, I'll show you how to get rid of viruses for free by yourself. Because once you get one on your thing, it's like $200 US to like have a company fix it. And I was able to figure it out pretty quick. Anyways, so this is what we're going to do, right? I want to build a new homepage for myself. Yeah, that's my new website. I have not worked on it because I'm way too busy just doing everything as it happens, as I'm sure you always work on everyone else's stuff before your own. And then your stuff just like ends up getting nowhere, but everyone else's stuff is good. And then by the time you get back to your stuff, you're like, wow, this is so neglected. And yeah, that's me right now. You can see this super obviously. So it is what it is. I'm trying to learn to prioritize like my own needs over that of like my clients and stuff. But I mean, clients are clients, right? You got to do what you got to do. So with that aside, let's get into it. So we'll make a little test project here. And my test project is going to be like, let's make, just as an example of how to use Claude well, we're just going to say, we want to make like a really optimized website sitemap for a website hierarchy sitemap for my website, right? So I want you to give me project instructions for this project. We are going to be making SEO hierarchical sitemap. I'm going to be supplying you with research and my current SEO numbers. So what should I add to the project? The set project instructions for this project. I don't think you need to hierarchical sitemap. So what we're doing here is we're just using the saw to sharpen itself. We're just saying, hey, this is what we want to do. Give me some good, right. So what's making a project overview? Track what to improve. Right. Okay. So this is the thing. Like I've been online and I've seen all these guys. They're like, give me your email. I'll give you like a bunch of prompts on how to like do this, that, and the other thing. And the funny thing is like, you don't need any of that because it's all right here for you. So we're going to grab this, right? And we're going to go back here. We're going to click on this and then we're going to go to project instructions. And we're just going to paste that right in there. Save instructions. Okay. Now that gave us, so this was instructions, that works. Now I want to start adding some project knowledge, right? So for project knowledge, we're going to go to my last website here that I had. I'll like buff that out to 100. Just going to copy and paste this. I'm going to go over here to project knowledge, add text content, and I'm going to say old website SEO, old website, Google search, console results, 12 months. Paste that in there. Add content. Cool, right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go SEO Kelowna. We're just going to do some simple stuff. So now that we've done that and we kind of like have this data, let's go find some new data. A really easy place to do this that is free is keywordtool.io. And we're going to go into here and we're just going to go like SEO company, right? And we'll go a lot of Calgary. Oh, Calgary's good. That's decently close. What if we go like, I'm just going to grab these. And is it going to let me copy them? Yep. Okay. I don't think we need 500. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go add text content. I'm going to go keyword research. So like paste that. There you go. Okay. And then I'm going to go in here. I'm going to say, hey, I am building SEO company website from scratch. The new company is called Zeo Advertising. I do SEO, Google Ads, AI training, and Google has a lot of O's, and website development and maintenance. Please use the research I gave you to fulfill this, to complete this project. There you go. Now, as a beginner, here we go. So now this is just going to go off and do some work. One thing I have not added in here is MCPs. Now the difference in what's happening is, so this is saying sequential thinking. And that's because I have something set up called MCPs. MCPs are pretty cool. They are right here. You go to settings. And then in your settings, you'll see developer. And then you'll see all of these little things here, right? All you have to do here to like make anything kind of like happen for you is just go into one of these, open a new chat. I will after this is done, and just say, hey, add, you are in Claude Code, you're in Claude Desktop, add to yourself any, I'll do it over here. So what MCPs are, I guess we should back up a little bit. MCPs are traditionally, they are a way to like use tools with specific functions, right? So it just helps. Sorry, I'm messing this up. There you go. So then you can tack on this tool to Claude. So now you're saying, here's all this stuff. So now what we've done is we've gone, okay, we've added this stuff into the context, and we've now bolted on. We said, hey, you can also use this, right? And we've attached this, right? We stitched that right on there. So now the Claude project has all this research, it has tools, and it's happy to just like do a bunch of work for you. If you're wondering how I'm like zooming around and stuff, it's just shift, hold shift, scroll up and down as left and right, hold alt, scroll up and down as zoom in and zoom out. University trick. Just for saving time. I'm all about the keyboard shortcuts. Anyways, hierarchical sitemap structure. Right. Here you go. And now this is building out like an entire structure, right? So this is, we've been giving it everything and it's built this out. So this is a visual hierarchy map. I was kind of saying like, so this is a home page and then the home page. So if you know how a hierarchy works, then you'll know a little bit about this. I don't want to get too much into this because that's not what this is about. This is just for like adding specific stuff and learning how to use this to yourself. So as you can see, we've done a little bit of copy and pasting. And within that, we now have this giant report. And I'm more than happy to share this report with you or walk you through it. If you're curious, let me know. But now just with those couple steps, we have all this. Now, if you're curious, let's see what Publish does. Oh, it's a link. Oh, that's cool. Let's see what that does. Cool. So it turned it into a little website, which is like very specific to this one thing. It's all there. Right. Now, if you were curious about adding MCPs, this is really easy. It doesn't have to be in anything. You can just come in here and be like, you know, what is the prompt to add important MCPs to Claude Desktop? Oh, new chat. Build a prompt I can give you to build to make sure you have all of the MCPs you need to do some great work for me on this Claude Desktop app. And you see what I'm doing here is it's vibe coding, but it's logic coding. You're saying, hey, my goal is to make sure you have everything you need to do the best work you can do. What do I need to give you in order to get you to do that? So I know vibe coding is really popular. I think we're getting into something called logic coding. I think that's where we're going right now. You just have to use your imagination and kind of think through what the problem is and then get out of the way, give it what fuel it needs, do everything it needs to like be its best version of itself and help it like accomplish your goals for you. I mean, maybe that's deep. Maybe that's something you needed to hear today. I'm here for you. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe, baby. With that said, this is it. If you watched to the end, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching to the end. You're an absolute legend. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe. I super appreciate it. If this has brought you some real value and you appreciate what I'm doing here, let me know. There's no other feedback I get from anybody. I'm literally just doing this by myself because it's fun. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you think my hairline is way too far back, then you're right. I'm more than happy to hear about that in the comments too. And let me know how you rate my beard. Or if there's anything else you'd like to know. Super happy to hang out. Thank you guys for joining with me again. And I'll see you later. Bye, guys.